Okay. I don't know how bad this is going to be, but here we are at the end of all things. We need to see what grisly fate the water dragon endured. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. She's...
This cannot be. How can this be allowed?
Oh my god, that's horrendous. It's actually worse than I thought it was going to be.
We have to...
It's genuinely worse than I thought it would be.
What have they done to this creature?
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue. Fight them. Show them that such things will not go unpunished.
Okay. How do
Staff, legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Legendary strike.
She went down straight away. She went down straight away. We're going to start this with a death. Why didn't you have my back? Why did you run off? Stop it!
Paralyzing palm. I will show you. Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Legendary strike.
This is what he has done. This is what your masterly allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor.
Bastard.
It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
By all the heavens.
This is not right. Gods do not bleed. Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered.
I have never seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
It's fucking brutal.
Every freedom I cherish is violated by this.
Is the saddest violation of a gentle creature. When the makers fall, what then?
You small creatures. You heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your masterly must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed.
You blame Master Li. Didn't Emperor Sun place you here?
The reign of Emperor Sun saw my abuse, but Sun Li, the glorious strategist, laid the plans. One could not occur without the other. It was never his intent to let Brother Hai rule. Had his plan initially succeeded, your master would be Emperor, and you would have been destroyed with the others of your kind.
A core of evil through them all, but he constructed the path they took.
What do you think I can do about this?
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest.
This is horrendous.
Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you.
I will do what is necessary to restore the order of things.
Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus. He partakes of energy that mortals were never meant to hold. He laps at it greedily, expecting your return.
I'm gonna mercy kill you.
You must destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
And that is... I'm not even going to think about stealing it. Jesus, why is that option there? That is what I will do. There is no doubt in my mind.
There is no other decision to make. This desecration, we must undo it.
A good step toward rectifying this desecration.
There was no other reasonable response to such an abomination.
Then let it be so. Take hold of a blade, spirit monk, and let it strike true. Destroy the machine that maintains this abomination.
I'm not surprised she's been so wibbly.
The Great Wheel must turn.
That's fucking horrendous. I've got my stick.
It's time. We must go face Master Li in the throne room.
I'm upset. That was very upsetting. The open palm.
Sun Li is waiting in the throne room. We can't wait any longer. There must be justice for what has happened here.
I am so sorry, Giant Dragon. So what did I receive then? Was it a style? Or was it a gem? was fucking grim.
I will live to be as old as the Empire itself, and I will never be able to remove that sight from my mind.
I will treasure this moment for as long as I live. To have a hand in such a creature's destiny, it is an honor.
This was nearly overwhelming. My eyes were not meant to see such things.
It's the only choice that would restore balance and order. If nothing ends, there are no more beginnings. The greater abomination is yet to come.
Yes, your master. He made this possible. I don't know how much help I will be against him.
We have to try. I can't leave here knowing I didn't try.
We will try. There is nothing else we can do.
It's going to be one-on-one, isn't it? I'll be here for this final confrontation, but I do not know how much help I will be.
There are others here who may wish to express a preference in this matter.
No one is safe if this continues. Hold them while Dawnstar and I confront Lee.
I will try. I have to.
Hold the line! Jesus, that was possibly the grimmest thing I've seen in a video game in quite some time. Very upsetting. Please don't make me fight waves of mooks again, because I'll just turn the difficulty down. I really will. I'll just turn the difficulty down. I'm not interested in fighting waves of mooks. I just want to punch him and see the credits at this point.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come, and I have grown very good at waiting. You are very different from the student I once taught. Death changed you, I imagine. I apologize for that indignity, but it was necessary. It was also meant to be the end of you, but you surprised me again. I should have studied your people before wiping them out.
Should I try to appeal to him as a daughter? I don't know if he is truly beyond caring or not.
We may as well try.
I did my best with what I understood at the time. I trained you with a weakness. You would succeed, but be vulnerable. I thought I anticipated everything.
Don't kill Dawnstar, that would be grim.
Master Lee, Son Lee, please hear me. Don't do this. I know you are not as heartless as you appear. You couldn't be. Not and still be my father.
Once more you try to restore me. My lost family was just one more tool. If they had ever meant more than that, I would have been present when they fell. That it was you, Dawnstar, only reinforces this. I would have recognized you if I had cared to. What use are heirs to a god?
I'm not sure what I expected my father to be, but I remember a time when I hoped he was someone like you. Not anymore.
She deserves better. I can't allow this.
I killed hundreds of your kind, thousands, just for the chance to become a god. I can't let you live, now that I am one. I am more than Sunhai ever was.
Please be weak to paralyzing power.
I will undo the damage of his ignorance, force the dead to their rest, and keep the waters flowing. My empire will be ordered, obedient, and neither ghosts nor gods will plague it. And you are all that stands between me and the new peace. My brother summoned underlings to defeat you. I will create them from the very stone.
Don't do this. I don't want to fight your moves. I'm just going to turn it down.
Legendary strike. Your end is near.
Well, Dawnstar died. What the fuck? Stop it! Fuck you, that was cheap and shit. And I mean that. It's like, oh, I can't even go back now because of the waters.
Sun Li is waiting in...
You died straight away, Dawnstar. You're supposed to keep my health up. Fuck, this is going to be painful. Should I just turn I don't think I even can turn the difficulty down anymore. No, I'm on basic. I'm on basic. Basic difficulty.
It's almost over. I don't think there's anything left in the Empire for us to battle through.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sun Li is waiting...
No, he's got 4 more fucking portals.
An impressive display. Your star shines bright, but it is still trapped within a mortal body. Perhaps a more direct application of my power will show you what you are up against. And just how restrictive your shell truly is. Yes, this will amuse me. Worse than actually dying, seeing death come, and being unable to stop it. Physical barriers are no match for those we place in our own minds. My power has encased you in doubt, held you with the weight of your burden.
You tried to paralyze my resolve? My will is stronger than that.
You and your followers are playthings. The rest are held just as you are. You are each too weak to match my power.
You're not alone. We are also in prison, but if we do not resist in our own minds, we can lend our strength to you.
What the hell is going on?
He's drunk.
Yes. Well said.
Lee traps us in our own bodies. Add your strength to mine. Allies have no greater strength than in your own heart. I will be the conduit. I will show them the way.
Legendary strike.
Amusing but pointless. My talons are deep within you. More fools leap to your defense, but no matter. The weight of my power will crush you soon enough.
You know nothing of loyalty. That is your weakness.
I am with you. We haven't come this far to fail now.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
I stand with you. We will not fall just yet.
Fuck you. I will never get the timing down for this style. Can I save it here? Is it going to let me save it here? It is. Cheeky save.
Your efforts are meaningless. Do you think to counter my influence by yourself? A god holds you. Nothing in the mortal realm can help you. Nothing.
Oh, dude, Zoo. Dude!
I have moved with you, hidden, trying to keep focus. I give you all that I am, all that I was. Restore what has been corrupted.
Beast. Don't betray me. Oh, it's good. He's gonna kill me in like 2 hits, but whatever.
Once again, I misunderstand. The raw energy, you are far too resistant to it. The loyalty you inspire is also tiresome, but I respect it. You have truly become a spirit monk. In another time, I would be proud of your ability.
You're a great teacher. Your skills wasted on evil ambition.
I am not satisfied with helping others surpass me. I quickly tired of elevating my brother, and I will not learn to serve you. I see now that the Water Dragon's power is the prize, not the means to victory. No matter what I expend, while you live, you will resist. That is your role. It is the celestial bureaucracy attempting to restore balance. We must bring the fight back down to Earth, unless you are made to see reason.
There can be no deals. Let's end this master versus student.
No great waves of energy, no demons from the walls. Skill versus skill, master versus student, as you said.
I'm going to punch you, because I've run out
I
of focus.
expect you have corrected the flaw in your style. No matter. Beyond the basics, I also taught you focus. Match me if you can.
He's going to be super fast. He's going to use that Y slow down thing that I've never used.
Legendary strike. Staff. Paralyzing palm. Staff.
I'm running out of focus quicker than he's going down.
Paralyzing palm. Staff.
Oh, hate the combat.
You surprise me yet again. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
That was a really rough fight again. Am I going to get arrested now? Really? I killed 2 emperors and they applaud. They applaud me for killing 2 emperors. I'm just going to crush their babies. Congratulations, you've unlocked Jade Master Mode. The Master button in the campaign character selection screen when starting a new campaign will now be enabled. Shortly after the death of its leader, Gal the Greater, the guild quickly found itself with a new man at the top and its Sky. Attention turning sharply away from the slave trade. Sky would quickly deny any involvement in such a thing, and despite their suspicions, most people accepted that only one woman would ever know the full truth. If little else, Sky was always clear on one subject, his undying love for Wu the Lotus Blossom. The couple's exploits and their devotion to each other were the stuff of legend, and as they so often do, the tales outgrew the people, and the couple quietly withdrew from the public eye. Where they are now, few can say, but there is a small unmarked grave in the farmlands outside Tien's Landing that finds itself adored with flowers once a year without fail. Oh, Dawnstar. The defeat of Sun Li signalled a new beginning for the Jade Empire and a personal awakening in Dawnstar. Despite the loss of the master she thought she knew, with the restoration of the natural order the Empire seemed alive with possibility. She had seen the heart of the land in turmoil, so she retraced her steps, replacing memories of destruction with sights of renewal. Soon she found herself back in the ruin of 2 rivers. It was painful, but she took comfort in knowing that the fish were abundant and the land remained fertile. Eventually, new settlers would come. She replanted her garden, a flower for each of her lost friends, and set out across the Empire once more. Silk Fox. Though the credibility of her family was understandably marred by the actions of her father and uncle, Princess Sun Lian emerged from the incident with a newfound credibility that easily secured her claim to the throne. This was thanks in no small part to keeping Wu the Lotus Blossom very close at hand, and making sure the people knew that she had her full support throughout the ordeal. Empress Sun Lian ruled over a new golden age of the Jade Empire that seemed like it would never end. Henpecked Ho. Henpecked Ho's wife finally tracked him down and brought him back home to settle back into the simple bun master's life. A few years later, he became a father for the first time, though having septuplets at his age was not unheard of. Having 7 daughters at once was a bit peculiar. Shortly thereafter, Ho became deathly ill after accidentally eating a bun he intended to give to his wife. Ho's wife invited her entire family to live with them while he was bedridden. Ho recovered more quickly than expected, but words of his poisonous bun made sure that his career as a bun master was over. Instead, Ho became a delivery man, delivering packages throughout the Empire. He is yet to return from his first delivery. Wildflower. The will of the heavens was fulfilled, the heart of the water dragon was restored, and her soul reborn. Balance returned to the heavens, and the Jade Empire endured. His duty discharged, Chai Ka, the heavenly gate guardian, returned to his heaven once more. In honour of her service to the heavens, the little girl Wildflower, whom Chai Ka had raised to serve as his anchor, was granted the most precious gift of all, life. She was given a chance to live a new life according to her own whim. Kang. After Sun Li's defeat, Kang the Mad enjoyed actual public appreciation for his devices. It was brief, however, and as the Empire returned to peace, his machines once more became the greatest identifiable threat to the common good. His flyers grew faster and more durable, the driving force often an angry mob hurling ever larger stones. When last seen, Kang was boarding an alarmingly bare-bones device he had dubbed the Celestial Rocket Chair. While it allowed him to evade his latest pursuers, the launch also left a crater that suggested the escape was more permanent than he might have planned. Despite this, on each anniversary of their victory, Wu the Lotus Blossom would find a fantastic new machine on her doorstep, seemingly appearing out of nowhere. Black Whirlwind. The Black Whirlwind accepted a job hunting demons for the celestial bureaucracy, but the ensuing red tape frustrated him so much that he gave up and made for the mysterious East. Shortly thereafter, the Empire received a great influx of Outlanders, many of whom were missing limbs and other body parts. He returned to the Jade Empire several years later, but this time he came from the West. He couldn't explain how he did it, but he was the only person unsurprised to arrive back where he started. Expressing a newfound hatred for a people who couldn't make a decent bowl of wine, the Black Whirlwind vowed to never again leave the Jade Empire. A week later, he got bored and headed off north. Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, left the Jade Empire a broken man. His skills had failed him at the moment of greatest import, and he found it difficult to stomach his defeat. Despite his grand capacity, surely he had not lost as badly as he thought. Surely there was some explanation. Surely he still had something to teach the barbaric land. After much soul-searching, he traded his last pair of pantaloons for passage to the prosperous East, and he began the long journey home. It is said that he eventually discovered the Fountain of Kuth and is now virtually unflappable. That, or he was accidentally killed by the Black Whirlwind. It is hard to say. People seem to lose interest. As for Percival, he tired of being called Shirley and returned to his village. Man, game credits have come a long way. There he is, Armin Shimmerman. See, I don't think it needed a sequel. A follow-up, yeah, but not really a sequel. Thank you very much, Woo the Lotus Blossom.